This material is based upon information which we consider reliable, but because it has been supplied by third parties, no representation or warranties, either expressed or implied, are made as the accuracy of the information herein or with respect to the suitability, usability, feasibility, merchantability, or condition of any property described herein. All dimensions are approximate. This offering is subject to errors, omissions, changes, including price or withdrawal without notice. Nino Properties is an equal opportunity housing company.
What are typical lease terms?
Most apartment communities in Houston require 12-month lease terms as a minimum. 3-month and 6-month leases are offered for a premium at select properties, while others may offer lease terms from 1 to 18 months. Lease term policy covers a wide spectrum but is generally governed by the occupancy or vacancy factor of the community or specific unit types at issue for leasing. Nino Properties provides short and long-term leases for furnished and unfurnished units throughout the greater Houston metropolitan area, based upon the minimum lease terms offered at each apartment community. Privately owned townhomes, high-rises, duplexes, and single-family homes typically require a 12-month lease. Short-term leases, while not as common, are also available at the discretion of the landlord.
How much are rental deposits? Pet deposits?
For apartment communities, app and admin fees are due upon submitting your application. Rental deposits are due upon processing the rental application, which includes credit, rental, and criminal background checks. Non-refundable application fees range from $65 to $100. Rental deposits vary from property to property as follows: 1 bedroom, $100 to $400, 2 bedrooms, $300 to $500, and 3 bedrooms, $400 to $600. Privately owned properties require deposits equal to 1 month's rent and paid to the owner of the property upon the execution of the contract, not the listing realty company, unless they manage the property. Pet deposits range from $200 to $600 per pet, often half being non-refundable. These fees are due upon the execution of the contract. Some apartment communities charge monthly pet rent in addition to your apartment rent. Most homeowners and apartment management companies accept pets. Pet policies vary, with aggressive breeds being more difficult to accommodate.
Does my landlord's insurance protect me?
Generally, no. The property owner's insurance covers the building itself. This should be clarified with your landlord before signing a lease. If you live in an apartment or a rented house, renter's insurance provides important coverage for both you and your possessions. A standard renter policy protects your personal property from theft or damage, may pay temporary living expenses if your rental is damaged, including loss of use, and it may also shield you from personal liability.
How expensive is renter's insurance?
Renter's insurance is relatively inexpensive. The average renter can receive coverage from $300 to $600 a year, depending on where he or she lives.
How does a renter's policy protect my personal property?
Renter's insurance has a policy named perils coverage. The definition of peril is any event, situation, or incident that causes property damage or loss, usually listed on your policy. These usually include fire or lightning, windstorm or hail, explosions, riots, aircraft, vehicles, smoke, vandalism, or malicious mischief, theft, falling objects, weight of ice, snow or sleet, accidental discharge or overflow of water or steam, sudden and accidental tearing apart, cracking, burning, or bulging, freezing, sudden and accidental damage from artificially generated electric currents, volcanic eruptions, but usually it doesn't include earthquakes or tremors. Renter's coverage applies to your personal property no matter where you are in the world, meaning you're covered when you're on a vacation as well as while at home.
What utilities will I be responsible for paying?
With a few exceptions, the residents will pay for electricity, water, sewer, pests, and trash. There also could be an amenity fee. There are several electricity power providers to choose from, and rates can be compared at choosetexaspower.org. Most power companies require 4 business days to connect to their service. Water is individually metered and paid by the resident, and in most cases, the apartment management company will invoice and collect payment. In private-owned units, the resident will pay for water, trash, gas, electricity, cable, internet, and telephone.
Who may I contact for information about a lease or file a complaint about an apartment or management company?
The Houston Apartment Association may be reached at 713-595-0300 or haaonline.org. You can also contact the Texas Attorney General's Office for an overview of tenants' rights at 1-800-252-8011 or at oag.state.tx.us. The Texas Real Estate Commission provides an abundance of resources beneficial to consumers. You can take advantage of these by calling 512-936-3000 or visiting trec.texas.gov.